cannot imagine pain, the trials I've had to endure. You don't know.
First time seeing my rapist. I knew that he was getting out soon, but I didn't know when because I just didn't keep track of that. I didn't care. And I felt like, even though he did a lot of time, I guess, I thought that he deserved to be in jail for the rest of his life because, like, my life was ruined. My innocence was taken. So I felt like he should have been in jail for the rest of his life or longer. And I didn't care that he got out. So the first time I seen him, I was working. And where I was working at was set up. It was like kind of small, but I seen everyone that came in the store. So I seen him come in. And I always felt like if I would ever see him, I would spit in his face. I would try to fight him. I thought of a lot of things because he betrayed me in the worst way. And whatever I did to him, I felt like he deserved it because, well, look what he did to me. He raped me. And I didn't know what I would do if I ever seen him or when I seen him because we're family and I don't know if we would ever cross paths. So I was working. Someone came in. I looked. It was him. I instantly got hot from head to toe. My heart started beating so fast, like uncontrollably. And I lost my concentration. Like I couldn't think. I just couldn't. But I kept my composure, and I don't know how I did it. Like I'm talking and I'm thinking about like how did I really just kept my cool? But I did. So I did my job. I was ringing up other customers, and he got in my line because there was no one else to ring him up except for me. So he got my line, and I don't know if he recognized me or I don't know. Like it was just like my face was like, and like maybe a mug. I didn't really look at him because I was so uncomfortable. So I'm just like, I didn't know how to react, but I thank God that I kept my cool because I was working. Like, what can I do at my job? What can I say at my job? Like, I can't just leave and just walk out because I seen my rapist. That sounds crazy. But I stayed calm, rung him up or whatever, and he left. And I'm just like, still, that the rest of my day was like, I try not to think about it, but at the same time, like, I seen him for the first time. Like, how am I supposed to feel? I didn't know how to feel. So, like, where I live at, it's pretty small. Like, you always run into people and everything like that. And a lot of my family lived in the same neighborhood that I lived in. So, I would see him or whatever, and it was like, why is he around? Like, he can't be around kids. Like, why is he even around? Like, why people want him around? Like, why are they acting like nothing happened? Like, did they, like, he's a rapist. He raped me. He hurt me. And everybody was, like, cool with it. And I'm like, I'm low-key mad / high-key mad. Like, I'm just mad at the whole situation. Like, why do you want to be around a rapist? Why do you trust this man around your kids? Like, that's how I honestly felt. And like, when I came home after working, and I just told my mom, like, I think I told my mom, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I told someone that I seen my uncle when I was working. Or whatever, like, I don't know what they said, but I was just, like, still in a state of shock, like, I can't believe I seen him while I was working. And like after that, it was like I try not to think about it. I did continue to do my job and like working or whatever, and I just like didn't think about it. I knew that he was around the corner because like I said, a lot of my family lived in the same neighborhood as me. So I didn't pay it no mind, but at the same time, like when I would hang out with my like sister or my cousins, like I'm like just talking and venting and just saying stuff like, because I'm still angry. Like I'm still angry. You hurt me in the worst way. You're coming around like nothing ever happened, and I felt like he didn't care because why would you be coming around? Why do you even care? Like, yeah, we all family, but I just felt the way about it. And it took a lot out of me because eventually he started coming to my house. And that was before I even forgave him. And I really felt like I never really like talked to like my parents about it or whatever. But I really felt betrayed in a way because we never had that like, oh, okay, so, well, how do you feel about him coming around? Like, cause you know about are we all family? It was never that. He didn't come in my house, but he came in my court. And I'm like furious, but I kept it in. Like I think people knew that I was mad and I was upset, but they didn't say anything to me, and I didn't say anything to them because I felt like you should know. That's how I felt. And yeah, I wouldn't say that it was pushed up upon me to forgive him. I felt like it was my timing. Like it was the timing of the situation. Like maybe a few weeks or even a month later, I ended up forgiving him. But it was the simple fact of like seeing him for the first time, and then eventually him being that much like being more comfortable, like coming around even closer to me. I felt the way about it, but yeah, that's the first time I seen my rapist after he got out of prison. Wasn't what I ever thought or imagined because I had to keep my cool. But everything happens for a reason, and I thank God that I was at work when I seen him because I honestly don't know what I would have did or said to him. And I feel like I had to face my biggest fear in that way. And I mean, like I said, everything happens for a reason. It's a reason why it happened like that. But thinking about it now, like looking back at it, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And I feel like if you don't have to, I feel like not had to, but what's the word I want to use? I don't want to use something to make my family like look bad because I mean every family is different. But I felt like it was rushed for me to deal with him because he was around. And yeah, I don't know how I did it. I honestly, it was nothing but God. I don't know how else I could explain it or describe it because, yeah, I don't. There's no other way to say it was everything happens for a reason. It was God. I just feel like sometimes people are not as mindful as you would want them to be, but if you don't, you have to express how you feel. Like, if it's my situation of it being family and you're not ready to deal with that person, let it be known. Like, let it be known. And I feel like now looking back at it, maybe I should have said something, but like I keep my feelings bottled up. And I just try to be cool and cordial about a lot of stuff. And I feel like if you're not comfortable and you're not ready, you need to tell whomever, so they make sure that your rapist, if it's family or whoever, is not around you at all, because it's timing. It's your timing, and it shouldn't be forced upon you to forgive or to be around someone that has hurt you in the worst way ever. That's my opinion. That's how I feel, because I went through it. And if you never went through such a pain and a hurt in your life, you never will understand it. But we have to be mindful of the victims and not just think that you assume that they're okay because they don't say anything. Because the victims feel like they shouldn't say anything. You should just respect them enough not to have someone that has hurt them in the worst way around, period. But yeah, that's the first time I seen my rapist. It's crazy. Thanks for watching.